Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It is Thursday today, a really gloomy day compared to yesterday, and I'm trying to tone it down a little bit. Pius had some videos of mine to catch up on yesterday, so he did it in the living room. I'm going to sneeze. Bewitched. And I couldn't believe how loud I am, or at least how loud I start off. It was annoying me. I can't imagine how it annoys you. So I'm not sure how long I'm going to be able to keep it up because I am a loud person. But good Lord Almighty, tone it down there, girl. So today's bag is a Santi bag. Santi versus Santi. I've spent the last hour trying to figure out if they are the same company. I don't think they are. Santi has been around since 1947, I think, and this brand has been around since the 90s, I do believe. Here is your brand plaque. If you can see that, it's a bit shiny. There is a little bit of scuffing on that plaque, but this is the bag. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is kind of a hobo style, but it's simple, but it's pretty technical as well. And let's start unpacking that. You can see this beautiful kind of gathered accent on either end, and then this really unique strap situation. I love it. The strap, check this out. If I can get it. Oh, it's joined in the middle. What a dope! I didn't even realize it was joined in the middle, but it separates on either side. That's actually a good idea. I've had bags before where it doesn't connect in the middle, and yeah, no, it was all over the place. So there's no gusset. It is quite a slimline bag, and it does have kind of a distressed look to it. There's a little bit of a sheen. I love it. These short shoulder bags are just so hot right now. You can see my bags for Shop at the Shed. I'm starting to pull what I'm going to show tomorrow at Shop at Shed episode 19. And they will be available at leatherbag-lady.com, my website. These vintage bags are not on my website. These are strictly for this moment in time available on Etsy. So I've kind of got two elbows, two arms divisions, or whatever you want to call it, of my little business here. Two elbows. Where the heck did that come from? So there is some branding on the zipper pull as well. And then inside, I'll pull the lining out. It is kind of like a nylon wipeable lining. There is your leather plaque, Santi plaque. There is a small leather lined foam pouch and a slip pocket. And there is a zipper compartment here as well. And the lining is all logoed, or at least branded. This bag is really cute. If it was bigger, I would use it. Mind you, though, it will... Maybe I might use it for a little... I carry so much shit. There's no way I would get what I need in here. There's a whole bunch of trees getting cut down in my neighborhood, and it sounds like somebody's gonna drive through my house. So anyway, that is today's beautiful bag. Santi, I do believe it's an Italian brand. There's at least 30 years worth of history. Couldn't find a lot. Oh, you know what this is? It's lavender soap. So there must have been maybe a little a smoke or a little scent. I am extremely sensitive to smells. So if there is any kind of smell in a bag, I will put lavender soap in it, put it in a plastic bag, tie it off, and leave it forever. I do not do smells. I can't handle any of that. The lavender soap is just I don't find it offensive. It is not overwhelming in any way, but I don't do smells. at all. So when I had a customer years ago send me back the only other vintage coach that I've ever found. It was a chocolate brown. It was similar to the black bucket bag I had, but it was smaller. The strap was just a shoulder strap. And the lady sent it back saying that the smell was terrible. She couldn't breathe. There was no scent to the bag at all. It was just buyer's remorse or whatever. I would never, ever, send a bag out that has a scent normally. And if there was something that I felt I could live with, then I would absolutely tell you about it, as I'm doing right now. I know vintage. I get a little bit of feedback often that, oh, there's no smells, no. So I guess, vintage bags are vintage bags. And a lot of times vintage bags are found in tubs that have been in basements, in garages, in storage units. And those smells will happen. That is why I store my bags in paper yard leaf bags, because they are moisture resistant. And I find, like, I just took 2 bags out of the storage unit that have been there for 3 years. Now, it is a climate controlled storage unit, but no problems whatsoever. There was no smell, no mold. I have a mold allergy, so there is no way you will ever get a bag from me that has anything knowingly like that wrong with it. I know that was a very long explanation, but I know for myself, if I got a bag that had a scent like that or had anything moldy, I couldn't keep it. I would have a very strong allergic reaction. So that is today's bag. We had a busy day yesterday. Did we have a busy? Yes, we did. Oh my goodness me, the days are all melting into one at the moment because we have booked a trip. So yesterday I sat out on the deck and I am starting to get a little bit of color in preparation for our trip. Pius is used to vacationing every year. I am used to vacationing 20 years ago. I think I had a vacation. We went to Mexico, not last year, the year before. And Pius, I'm very proud of him because I made him wait until we had for sure the lot fee money for the trailer before we booked a vacation. And I know he was frustrated with me because I just don't live like that. And I'm sure many of you ladies who are out there watching me right now, some of you maybe don't care, but I am sure many of you are either retired, are either single ladies like I was myself, single moms, single whatever, or just, once you retire, your financial footprint changes. So visiting a reseller like me gives you access to feed your passion, but not at the $300, $400, $500, $600 price point that some of these brand name bags are fetching. So it's kind of a win-win. And then there's the whole eco-friendly part of it, which I do not shout about at all, which I should do. All of these bags that I'm looking at right now have been thrifted. Everything is handpicked. I do not get box lots or thrift boxes or anything like that. Not that that's a bad thing, but I want to know when I'm buying a bag, when I'm spending money that is really tight for me, that it's a bag that I am going to be able to resell. And that is my criteria, because I do not have extra money to buy thrift boxes. Kristen D, my colleague online, she gets the thrift box, and I get that there's an excitement what's in there, but most of the time it's all Vera Bradley, and it's just not my vibe at all. Now, I am not crazy brand. I like brands. I'm a Louis Vuitton girl. I like my Louis. But I don't, my Roots I like. Dooney and Bourke I like. I guess maybe I am a brand. But, here's a bag that's going to be on the Shop at the Shed tomorrow. And it has a brand, but it's not a brand I've ever heard of. But I mean, I think this bag is beautiful. I would be quite happy to carry this bag. And I mean, it's leather. It's a very, very soft leather. You can see that there are marks and it will continue to mark. I love that. I'm very much with Purse Trippin on that score. Not much we agree on as professionals, but I do love her kind of boho chic attitude, and I like the fact that she does not get mad at a bag that has blemishes, or at least is prone to blemish. So, you know, that I don't have a problem with that. So this is the kind of stuff that I find, and there is still space up there. So I don't know, maybe another trip to the storage unit. I've kind of got the bug now, because honestly, if a bag of bags has been in the storage unit for 3 years, I can't remember what's in it. So it's kind of exciting to get the stuff home and go, oh, yeah, I remember. Because I know I have tons more Roots in the storage unit. I have tons more Derek Alexander in the storage unit. I think I got most of the Coach with the 2 bags that I got the other day. Maybe not. I think there's about 30, I think Pius counted 30 more lawn bags with bags in them. Now, not all of them have bags in them. Some of them have shoes, some of them have sweaters. Isn't that any better? I don't think so. But anyway, so back to what I was talking about originally. You know me, I fly all over the place. We are going to the Dominican, April 18th for a week. A little bit of a different resort. It's not such a beach-oriented resort, but it is getting late in the season. We don't have a ton of money to spend on it, so we kind of got the best of what we could afford. And that is something that is fairly new to my husband, who normally doesn't care and just does whatever. But me being the thrifty single mom for 17 years, yeah, no, I don't work that way. So I need to know that it is going to be affordable, that it is going to be decent quality for money. It's quite a small place. We're going to Samana, I think. I wouldn't know. I've never been to Dominican. I'd never been to Mexico. That was my first time, not last year, the year before. But hey, so sitting out on the deck yesterday and getting some sun, because I have got a bit of color I'm noticing here. I don't want to go there and burn, and Pius does burn. So when we get those sunny days that are very, very atypical for March in Canada, we will make the best of them. That is for sure. And just prior to Pius getting back in his big rig, delivering his flour, where he will probably be back to 14, 16-hour days. So that is just the reality. But we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to getting back to a routine. We're looking forward to getting back to, you know, just having a regular schedule, as I'm about to have another freaking hot flash. Oh my goodness me. Whew. So that is about it for today. We've got a little bit of running around to do once hubby gets home. I don't seem to want to do that on my own these days. It's so much more fun with him. I don't know. I love being in the truck with him. I love it. It's just our happy place. It really is, with the trailer and Niagara Falls and anywhere but here. Am I alone in that, or are there other people out there who just want to go and explore and have adventures? And isn't that all of us? Don't we all kind of want to do that? And how lucky am I that I get to do? I mean, going to the grocery store I love it. It's company, and I don't know. And he does most of the driving. I think my driving, I mean, I did all the driving. I didn't have anybody to do any driving for me. And I love cars, but I seem to be kind of losing my enthusiasm for that. Oh my goodness me. Hot flash, hot flash. Anyway, everybody, have a great rest of the day. Remember, shop at the shed tomorrow. And that is about it. So have a good one, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow.